Hi guys, and welcome back to My Dank Dog. This is episode 2 of my candy cane auto growing in a 16-ounce solo cup. I'm planting trees for Christmas. Let's get into it. Just want to start by saying thank you very much to Spider Farmer for the Evo SF2000 Grow Tent kit, and that's what this little lady will be growing under. And if you guys are interested in any Spider Farmer gear, you can use my code MyDankDog420. Alright, let's get into it. Here is our candy cane auto. She's been in this distilled water for about 48 hours, quite a while, and then I got this little taproot here. She's a mix of AK-47, mango, white widow, and ruderalis, and I've had problems germinating these beans, so I can see that it's not a big taproot, but I'm going to take what I can get, and I'm going to try and pot her now and see if she'll take root. This is basically the cup I'm going to be putting our soil and medium mix in. It's a plastic see-through cup, as you can see, and I've put drainage holes in the bottom and I've plugged them up with rubber bungs. So we're going to basically place this transparent cup inside a opaque sleeve, which is also 16 ounce. So we can take it out and have a look at the roots as she's growing. So you can see it just fits nicely in there like so. And then I've also made a humidity dome out of the bottom of another transparent solo cup too, so we'll put that on later once we've got everything going. I'm going to be using Fox Farm Ocean Forest potting soil. Now I've been using this pretty much on every grow I've done so far. I've also got some new worm castings. The last one seemed to give me problems with fungus gnats, so this is a new type, a new brand. I'm also going to be using the Gaia Green 444 all-purpose, as well as the Power Bloom. Okay, alright, here's the Grinch. The Grinch is going to be looking after our little lady going through this. As I was saying, we're going to be using Power Bloom as well, which is 284. And basically I'm going to be mixing all of this together and putting it into the cup, as well as this mycorrhizal inoculant. And big shout out to John's Plant Factory in Vancouver. Got a free sample of this, as well as some other freebies when I went in to buy some nutrients recently. So this is the bowl we're going to be mixing everything together in, and I'm just going to scoop everything in now and then put it in this 16-ounce cup and then pot our little lady. So I'm actually going to start with this mycorrhizal inoculant. Now I've got another brand of this which is called Mycos, and it's white or grey, and as you can see this one looks like clay and it's very powdery, so it's very different. I've never used this before, but if it's as good as the other one, then it's going to be fantastic for the roots. And you really can tell the difference with the way that the roots grow, especially if you're repotting and using this as well. So I'm going to put this into the soil, into the mix. It seems to be very good for the roots, and I've had much healthier plants since I've been using the mycorrhizal inoculant. As you can see, this Gaia Green tub is almost empty, but I bought some new bigger tubs. I bought like a 2-kilo tub of both the 444 and the 284, as well as some Superfly as well. So yeah, these are probably got the last few scoops in here and then they're gone. Got to say that this Gaia Green is really good. Do recommend it. It's fantastic. It's it's amazing. When you start to use different nutrients and mess around with stuff, you can generally see the difference. So my whole kind of like grow game's gone up recently, just basically listening to your advice and, trying new stuff. So here's the worm castings. I'm going to put that in there. And also 2 scoops of the Fox Farm Ocean Forest. I really do like the Fox Farm Ocean Forest because you can see it is living soil. It has lots of different stuff in there, it feels healthy even when you're mixing it in right now. So just going to mix all of this together, all of the mycorrhizae and the nutrients, the Gaia Green nutrients, as well as the worm castings and the Fox Farm Ocean Forest there. Okay, I think we've got more than enough here, so just going to fill this transparent 16-ounce cup, and then we are going to put a little hole in the top of it and put our bean and the tiny little taproot in the top there. So hopefully this is going to be plenty of nutrients for, hopefully like 5 or 6 weeks. I'm hoping halfway through before I have to start kind of, thinking about adding teas and top feeds and stuff like that as well. On my last grow, the Global Grow Cup Challenge grow, which was a early miss, you can see I had no problems with it at all, and I was using the Gaia Green nutrients. Did have to top it up a little bit with the unsulfured molasses and a little bit of Epsom salts for kind of like a CalMag replacement there, but everything seemed to be good. So fingers crossed this one is going to go just as good, and I'm going to have my tree nice and ready for the holiday period. Now, I think I'm cutting it fine. I've got about 12 weeks to go, so we'll see. But at least I'm going to have a Christmas tree to hang some decorations on around that time anyway. So we're good to go right now. I've just got to put the bean in here. So using a little chopstick to put about 1/2 inch to 1 inch hole in here. Nothing too deep. And then we're just going to place the bean in there and making sure that the taproot is pointing down. Then we're just going to put a little bit of the soil over the top and use the water in this glass here just to kind of moisten the soil. And then we're going to put the humidity dome over the top. So let's see if I can grab hold of her. There she is. As you can see, I don't know, maybe a 1/4 inch taproot there. Normally you should wait for about 1/2 inch, but this has been such a pain in the bum to germinate that I'm going to go with what I've got right now and get this grow started. Okay, so she's in. I'm just going to move her around so that her root is down, and then add some of this. This is distilled water, but you can use spring water. It's not a problem. And just moisten the top here. And then basically, fingers crossed, everything's going to be good. I don't want to say how many of these candy cane beans I've tried to germinate, but it's been a lot. So I was getting a little bit worried, but this was actually the last one, and I was going to give up and try a different strain. So it was a Hail Mary, and I seemed to get a taproot. So let's put our little candy cane decoration in there and our Lego Grinch guy. And if you guys are new to the channel, you'll see in a few of my other episodes, I like to put Lego figures in my grows. So got myself a little Grinch here, trying to make it festive. And there we go, guys. So looking forward to this. It should be a little bit of fun, and hopefully we will get a Christmas tree ready for the holiday period. So there's our Grinch. I'm not sure what to do. I think I'm going to make some Christmas edibles coming up to the holiday period as well. Let me know. Maybe some cookies, maybe some eggnog. We will see. But all right, everything is under the humidity dome. We should be good to go. We can check back in a couple of days to see if it's broken the surface. Again, guys, thank you very much for tuning in. Thanks again to Spider Farmer again for the SF2000 complete grow tent kit. And again, as a reminder, guys, you can use my code MyDankDog420 for any Spider Farmer gear on their site, and that should save you a little bit of money at checkout. This tent has been fantastic, to be honest, so really grateful for those guys. Thanks for tuning in. Stay tuned for the next episode. Keep all the likes, all the comments, all the advice, all the feedback coming. I do appreciate it, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.